my channel. It's a new month and I greet you all happy new month, 1st of March 2025. Today I'm making puff puff with the ingredients laid out. We have cinnamon, we have nutmeg, we have the yeast, and we have water and the flour. I use plain flour here. I think plain flour, I believe, is the same thing as all-purpose flour, which it's very suitable for making puff puff. So here I am. I'm going to grate my nutmeg. You can use either all nutmeg or you can use um or the already grated nutmeg. So I prefer the old nutmeg, and I'm grating it in it. I believe it retain its flavor. Nutmeg is just for flavor. Some people can put other kind of flavor. So nutmeg, traditionally we use nutmeg to enhance the flavor of puff puff. The key, this is sugar. You can add sugar based on your taste bud. I'm going to list all the in the description the measurement of what I use in this video. Yeast, which is the key part of the puff puff. Yeast, the measurement of the yeast must go along with the puff puff. This is where it's going to enhance it from fermenting. It's going to rise up. So I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients together, well combined with each other. Once it's well combined with each other, I'm going to add water. If you live in a very sunny tropical environment, you have no problem with having your puff puff rises very fast. But if you live in a place where it's actually very cold, I advise you use warm water to mix your puff puff, not hot water, warm water to mix your puff puff in order to enable it to ferment and rise faster to save time. So I'm done with mixing it all together. I'm just going to wrap it up for it to um, enable it, to rise very fast, to ferment it, to generate it. That is the key word, to generate it, um, to generate it. And the reason why I'm using foil is because it will fasten the generating of it in it. Then I'm now going to wrap it up with my cling film. So foil is just an enabler for it to generate the heat faster. So it's all done. I'm going to set aside. Now that it is done, it is fermented. You're going to see it's meant to be double the size. The key reason why your puff puff mix has to ferment is for you to get the actual texture when you fry it. It's going to be boily, it's not going to be soggy, and it's going to come out the actual way it's designed to be traditionally. So you can see that it has risen. It's like double the size, if not almost triple the size, and it's time for me to fry. I'm adding my onions. The reason why I'm adding onion is just for it to be able to give flavor to the oil. I'm using sunflower, but you can use any oil of your choice, vegetable or whatever. So I'm going to just give it all a mix again before I begin frying. So make sure your oil is not extremely too hot, because if it's extremely too hot, then you're going to have puff whereby it's cooked on the outside but not well cooked on the inside. So you're going to have like a remnant of the flour, the uncooked flour, just sitting inside when you open it. So make sure it's not just too hot. Make sure you preheat the oil to a medium kind of, from the scale of 1 to 10, let's say like about 7.5, then you're being fried. So this way you're going to get it to cook evenly and cook all together. So this is just the main thing about puff puff. The key thing about puff puff is your mixture. Your puff puff mixture means once you get it wrong from beginning, then that's going to be a problem. Is either it's flat, is either it's soggy, consuming too much oil, is not coming the the actual way is meant to. Water and yeast are the key ingredients in making your puff puff mix. So please note that. But yeah, like I said again, like I said earlier, I'm going to put all that I did, all the measurements I used in this very size of puff puff. So you might take it up from there if you're not an expert. So we learn every day. The first time I make my puff puff is just a discretion. So for it to be consistent, for me to be always getting the consistency in the mix, and I have to stick to measurement. So if you're not an expert, but you know all these women on the roadside of the street making perform, they're an expert. They don't actually use a measurement. They know what they do on a daily basis. So they just, I think with time they just get their measurements right without using a skill. So guys, this is how I make my puff puff, guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to give me a like. Remember to share with your friends and family. And actually, let me put this out there. The color of your puff puff determines how long you let it fry. If you want it more golden brown, you leave it to fry for a longer time. But at this point, just reduce the heat so that it won't get burned. So here I am making the second batch, and this is exactly how I make my puff puff. It's not a rocket science, actually simple. Once you get the key ingredients and you're good to go. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. This is my first lengthy video this year, like I promised at the beginning of the year that I'll be giving more lengthy video. So help me God, and I hope I keep to it. Time and be consistent. Take care and thanks for watching. Do me a favor, leave a comment, share your thoughts, your experience in making puff puff. How has it been with you making puff puff and getting it all along? You might be an expert, but tell me about your first experience. When the first time you make your puff puff, how does it look like? Are you an expert now? If you're an expert now, you can share with us in the comment section how you've been able to do it to be an expert. We learn from each other. Thank you, guys. Hope to see you in my next video. Remember to turn the notification button on so you can be aware when I share my next video. Take care and have a good month ahead. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.